Hold on.
Welcome, everybody. It's the Cap Room.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Another week. We're in the studio. Love Niles' shirt. It's awesome. Did you thrift that?
No, it was at Five Below in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to the Shot, because the Shot believe in Raven Simone, even if she don't believe in herself. We are sisters.
We stand together.
Don't be making faces. We got to say Raven Simone, that corporate backing.
I don't think so. She be directing. She be directing the episodes of Miss Pat show though.
Nah, that's
she in her TV directing bag now.
It's cool.
But,
Corey, how are you doing?
I'm feeling good. I was reacting to Niles' face. I've been in LA so long. I don't know who I can shit on and who I can't. You know what I mean? I don't know. Without the LA guys, I'm not sure what's politically correct.
That's funny.
Y'all don't understand how much. Never mind. We can't bleep it out. I won't say. But yeah, I'm doing great, man.
That's good.
My house is good. Watching a lot of basketball, notes taken. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. Hair just got retwisted.
Yeah, I see you.
Well, I mean, news is constantly breaking. It's been, I feel like before we pod, we've been getting a lot of news recently.
Yeah.
And probably the biggest news of the day is that Paul George is taking a break for podcasting. And I mean, this is huge for us guys.
That's big.
This is
now we can slide in.
There's a space open.
We can take that spot now.
Because
we don't have basketball to go play.
No.
So
we don't got to rehab.
Bro, he said he's taking a break from the podcast to focus on making a championship push with the Sixers. Nigga, y'all are 20 and 37.
I think that's what he means next year, right?
I think. Because y'all are 20 and 37. That means you've played the game of basketball 57 times and have won 20 of those. That's crazy.
Can either you tell me how many over or under do y'all think Paul George has played more or less than 25 games? I want to see something.
More or less than 25
I think he's played like literally barely more than 25.
What, you say he played 50 games? I think he's played 31.
Yeah, he's probably played in the 30s.
He's at 38 games.
38? Okay.
Yeah.
This nigga has been there just throwing up shit shows for 40 of the 57 games. I'm in shock. I thought him and Embiid had both basically like, they every now and then guys. Embiid not playing back-to-back, so he not playing back-to-back.
And then Jared McCain got hurt.
And then the second best player on the team got hurt.
Right.
Shout out to Maxey. That's first. Them other two guys,
pitiful.
Let's stay on PG. Why do you, if you are a professional basketball player that sought out a $200 million contract this summer, should you have to step away from your hobby that you probably make a third of the money on?
Not even a third.
Off the main income.
Yeah, I mean, I'd put that in the or like if we're under 500, you can't be potting.
You can't pod.
Yeah.
20 and 30, bro. They're in 12th. They are 2.5 games back of the Bulls at 10th.
Yeah, I don't think they make the play.
We were talking about that Nets loss in the group chat, and they're under the Nets now.
Right.
Yeah.
The Nets were actively trying to take. They had Keon Johnson out there whooping their ass.
Yeah.
Dude.
Keon Johnson. Shout out to Keon. You having a nice season with it, but I'm just saying.
Teams about to start putting in these supermax contracts, kind of like how you can't go snowboard or do anything like that. Like you just can't podcast.
Yeah, that's
if you're signing a supermax contract, you don't get to podcast and be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
You're making hundreds of millions of dollars to play basketball, and then you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna take the social currency I have from that to make $100,000 podcasting.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Right. It's not even worth the return.
It's not. I don't even know why all these guys are getting into this shit.
None of you niggas is Jeff Teague and Gilbert Arenas. It takes a special talent. You need some big hands.
It's like, dog, if I'm making $100 million doing comedy, you think I'm about to fucking podcast, dog?
Yeah. Like, and you're just taking away opportunities from people who are trying to make it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I think if you like have an annual income of like $500K a year, like you're not allowed to podcast.
No. It's like, nigga, we could go without Podcast P. We don't need that bullshit.
It's a catchy name though.
It's a very catchy name. And that's probably why he did it. One of his homies was like, hey bro, you playoff P. You could be podcast
But
P.
that's what I wanted to say. The playoff P is a joke. It's because you not playoff P.
Well, now he's playing P.
He's not even playing P.
Yeah, he's not even playing P.
This nigga being PP.
And then playoffs in 4 years. Grant, shout out that Clippers run. But before that, my lasting impression of playoff P is Joe Ingles locking his ass up in the 2018 first round playoffs when Donovan Mitchell set them off.
And the crazy thing is, the Clippers are doing better without him. They're in 6th in the West.
Without him and the cyborg. All right, this ain't the Clippers combo. Paul George is an embarrassment right now.
Cyborg.
He is. This is the only broken cyborg. He need to upgrade his software.
Right.
He's like a playoff P podcast P. You're right. The pod isn't even that great.
It's not even a good podcast. The only episode I watched was because Cameron Brink was a guest, and we all know why I watched that.
Because you're a huge Sparks fan.
Because I love women's basketball and I love the Sparks. Well, that's the only episode of Podcast P I've watched. It's Cameron Brink.
I heard y'all watched it on mute. My bad. My audio messed up.
Shut the fuck up. Niggas watching Cameron Brink podcast on mute.
I can't hear it. Yeah, I can't hear it.
Oh shit.
This is bad, and it's compounding bad because that also the report came out that Embiid should seek surgery. And
you should have sucked that like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
6 months. I was about to say, I don't know if y'all saying any Embiid game. I can't think of one Embiid memorable moment. Every time I see him out there, he's looking like Frankenstein. He's hobbling.
Bro, he left them knees. He left them knees in Paris.
Mm-hmm. Didn't get through customs.
Nope. Yeah, that report was crazy as well. That he probably shit to play in the Olympics, and it's funny because we joked about that all summer during the Olympics. Like shit, he sacrificed.
He was hobbling out there.
Exactly.
Their pick is, I think they should have tanked a while ago. Their pick is top 6 protected.
Yeah. They're gonna get a good, if they keep losing at this rate, they're gonna get a good pick.
Yeah, but if it's the 7th, it's not theirs. So
yeah,
they should. But
if they do get a top 6 pick, do you think they just trade Embiid, just blow it up? It's a deep draft.
It is a deep draft. I mean, yeah, because you got Maxey, McCain, and a top 6 pick is another good player.
You could maybe even trade up and get Ace Bailey. You never know. Like, I feel like trade Embiid if you get that top 6.
I think Embiid and PG should be on the market. I think you gotta see what's out there. This looks bad. Maxey is out there playing by himself. We joked before in the season. This is like our third, fourth, sixth, or second. We joked early in the season when Jared McCain was healthy that, hey, this motherfucker is playing better than both max guys you got in front of him. And there was a clip a couple weeks ago, maybe it was a week ago, of Kelly Oubre getting yelled at by Embiid. And I think the caption said, I'd be damned if a nigga that come to work part-time telling me how to do my job. It's like, exactly. This motherfucker not gonna tell me about my effort on defense, and your ass out here playing on one leg, trying to show some type of morale. Like, I'm not understanding.
Yeah,
why we've dragged Embiid through. He wasn't playing back to backs. Now we sitting here, and it's crazy. The whole time the Luka trade was going on, I kept thinking about them. The Sixers ain't give up on Embiid though. There's a lot of times they should have, and they still haven't. And we sitting here like, yo, Joel Embiid, one of the 5 best players in the world when he's healthy. Motherfucker, so is Anthony Davis.
Right. But when is Embiid healthy? That's the thing.
Who do you guys think has had a worse season, the Suns or the Sixers?
The Sixers. The Suns can still make the playoffs. The Sixers there's no way the Sixers make the playoffs.
I guess just like overall and like the future, because I feel like the Sixers at least have the excuse of Joel Embiid hasn't played this season. Yeah. The Suns have been quite healthy this season.
Wasn't Bradley Beal hurt a lot?
Yeah, he's been in and out.
Yeah. Spent $40 million on that guy.
50 million. I gotta say Suns. I think the Suns had more championship equity. They got swept in the playoffs last year. But we coming off the back of an Olympics where KD and Book both were incredible. And it's like, okay, these guys with the added Royce O'Neal there the whole season, Oh man, Grayson Allen can shoot the leather off that ball. Bud, stop playing Grayson Allen in crunch time. Hey, Bud. Hey, Bud don't want to be there either.
No. He regrets this for sure. He should have took another year off.
Yes, another year would have been great. This wasn't the opportunity you thought it was.
And I don't think any coach could like fix this.
We got a nigga with a no trade clause that probably shouldn't be on this team. And we're going to trade Kevin Durant this summer after we traded Mikal Bridges and every first rounder we had left.
Yeah, and that's also also some news that just recently dropped. KD, it really seems like he's for sure out of there this offseason. And he kind of just made it clear on Draymond's pod.
Yeah.
KD on the world tour trying to tell people he not playing for the Suns next year. He just shopping himself around. He don't know if he want to be with Wemby. He don't know if he want to be with Ant-Man. He don't know if he want to. I don't know if anybody want to go to Memphis, unfortunately. But
which is crazy to me.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. But that's why I sent the report to.
They're two in the West, and I don't think they're that good.
But this has been the story of the Suns. I mean, of the Grizzlies every year when Ja's playing. When Ja's playing,
they win regular season games.
A lot of games. They win a lot of games. They not sitting Jaren Jackson. They not sitting Desmond Bane like they have in the past 2 years, letting those guys go out there and play. Brandon Clark is healthy.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Marcus Smart sign, especially after he finally played with Washington, and I like the shit he was talking because Marcus Smart and Chris Middleton is going to be a great trade package for a contender next year.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great package because both of them boys is over there playing like, hey, you see me? I can still hoop.
Right.
I can still hoop.
Right.
But, yeah, not playing with the Grizzlies. I mean, KD's for sure gone. And he looked like Golden State might not be a bad choice. He like, shit, I let him get Jimmy. They still got Kuminga and the Pigs. No. Draymond can call me a bitch or two, and me and Jimmy and Steph gonna run it up. Like, I kind of see the vision. I would like it to be Dallas, but like I told you, I went on the trade machine earlier. Their second April trade. We're hard capped. It's gonna be very hard to get him in there, but I would love to see him back with Kyrie. My nigga defended Kyrie through every allegation, all the serious allegations.
Yeah.
KD stood back. Hey, come on, you open carry, KD.
Yeah, when I was on the trade machine.
What about Houston?
It was between Dallas and Houston.
Yeah, I think Houston is gonna be the spot, man.
I think Houston with the pick.
Ime with KD, that might be too much.
Sure. I'm with you. That's a nice package, but come on.
Because what could Houston put up?
Jabari Smith.
They would just have to pick up. Yeah, they would just have to pick up Fred VanVleet's team option, and that's basically the money. Add Jabari, and then maybe some picks.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got a few first rounders, huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad being is on the Dylan Brooks is untradeable track. I can tell you, boy. Shawty ran some Dylan Brooks. Can't believe it.
I don't know if you guys are like on the trade machine looking at some of these picks, but it is like utterly like uncomprehendable, like who owns these picks or like what. So I'm not even like I just look at the contracts now and all the picks are so like complex that I don't know what's going on. Like, can I read you guys the 2025 Houston first round pick that has? All right. So,
this is the part of the Harden trade, isn't it?
I don't probably. Yeah. OKC has the right to swap its 2025 first round pick for Houston's 2025 first round pick, protected for the selections 1 through 10, or the Clippers 2025 first round pick. Houston then has the right to swap its pick or the OKC pick to Brooklyn for the Phoenix 2025 first round pick. If the Houston pick falls within the protected range, then Houston's commitment to OKC will be lifted, and Houston will instead have the right to swap its pick to Brooklyn for the Phoenix pick.
Wow.
What the fuck does that mean?
Right, that's a lot.
I have to get paid to comprehend that.
That would have to just be my job to actually try to understand that shit.
I feel like that's just what like lawyers do though. Yeah. Like read that stuff.
That's crazy. Well, they got picks.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
They have the Phoenix. They have a lot of Phoenix picks.
Jabari Smith Jr., Fred VanVleet, and some picks.
I will counter this with, I think I need Daniel Galbraith's money to make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you? If we talking about, I got 3 first rounders to trade. And
yeah, you guys do have picks, yeah. And if I'm the Suns, I like Derek Lively. I need a center very badly.
I was about to say, do you like Derek Lively or you want Jabari Smith?
Yeah.
Hey, this is why we kept you, Derek. I'm sorry, we got AD. We'll keep Gafford.
I think it makes.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, Nico's desperate right now. He needs to make this up. So I think he's motivated to get a trade like this done.
That's why they leaked the story. It's like that's Nico leaking the story, being like, "Hey, I'm working on some shit.
This was all part of the plan.
Part of the plan.
Yeah.
I knew KD was going to want to leave. Yeah. Like, yeah, no, Derek Lively and 3 first and another player. Shit, if you Phoenix, you crazy if you don't take that.
Yeah, if I'm Phoenix, like you throw PJ in there, they don't have any centers, so Gafford and Lively, that makes me better. I think, like I'm fine with that.
That was the saddest thing about my fake trade is putting PJ in there. But after if you get
KD, you don't need. Yeah, if you get KD, you don't want PJ Washington.
I'm out of here. Hey PJ, it was nice. It was nice seeing you. You went 0 for 9 last night, fucker. Yeah, he couldn't make a shot. He airballed a turnover. Never mind, man. He pissed. I almost called Brittany Renner.
Yeah. I want to talk about last night's game, and I'm more interested. I'm sure Niles had a lot of fun. I'm more interested in Corey's thoughts. Corey, our resident Mavs fan. How were you feeling? What were the emotions? Why was Nico there?
I didn't put it in the group chat with us, but Niles was in the group chat with me where I said the first 2 Luka step backs would determine exactly how this game was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And, Luka was feeling it early. He's cussing at the Mavs bench. I don't know if that picture is Photoshop that was going around last night. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it's Luka staring.
Him looking at Nico? That ain't Photoshop.
Well, right there. And yeah, Nico leaked another story this morning. He said, I got something to you stare, motherfucker. I was impressed. I like that me and I was in the chat. Yeah, shout out to Christian Sam. That was an interesting game. I don't know what to take away from it. And I said, we are missing 4 rotation guys, 2 starters.
Yeah.
And we are competing in almost all of these games outside of that Cavs game, that first game.
The Lakers were up 20, though, and then they let their foot off the gas.
All right, there they go. You let Klay Thompson loose.
In fact,
I tried to tell him, don't get Klay Thompson fresh off his boat ride. He's been in the Bay. He played in Golden State. He got to go to LA. Fresh off boat ride, that boy is shooting the leather off that bitch. That's my
the Lakers was up 20 with LeBron. LeBron didn't even play to the 4th quarter, and that's when the game was close.
That nigga 40, man. Hey, we will beat them by 30 if AD was playing.
No.
I love it.
No.
I love it.
I'm serious.
No.
AD is already back practicing, out the boot. Everybody in trouble. Wrap it up, man. We are a game out of the 6th seed, man. We 1 game out of the 6th seed.
Okay.
Y'all are all in trouble, man. And I want that 6th seed because I know Joker then is going to get that 2 seed. Give me Memphis.
I do like the team with AD. I
think that's a good team. Memphis, Dallas. I definitely would. I think Dallas would win that.
Give me that. Now we got to go play Joker in the 2nd round.
I don't think Dallas can beat the Lakers because this is one thing. Luka still hasn't found his touch shooting the ball yet. Like he hasn't played basketball since Christmas. So it's just like offensively he's still not even there. So it's like, and we spanking niggas, and he not even like.
The offense is looking scary right now.
Yeah, bro. He's not even. He can't even make a shot right now.
Listen, the little Jackie Moore shit was cute yesterday, but let me tell you something.
Yeah,
you got to see what did BN say? You got the full AD experience within an hour. Your 5 games with Luka, you've gotten everything but the last phase. First game, you got.
He's played like 1 good game though.
You got the Utah. That Denver game, that's what you're supposed to be seeing every night. That's what I saw for 5 games.
Right. That was the 1 good offensive game he played. And we beat the Nuggets.
But you also got the Utah game when my boy gets hunted. My boy gets hunted. That's part of the Luka experience.
That second game off the injury, though.
And then you got the last night game. Luka starts. Boy, sometimes you be in that first quarter like, we could beat anybody in the world.
Yeah.
If there's some Luka games, I'd have looked over and being like, hey, no way a team could beat me. And then the 4th quarter come around, you be like, hey, what's this fat ass nigga doing?
Exactly. And that's when LeBron James plays basketball. That's the thing. All these Luka teams never had LeBron on them. And this is what they thought Westbrook was going to do for the Lakers. They thought you was going to have a guy that could dominate the ball the first couple quarters, get the team right, and then LeBron could just come in, conserve energy, and then win the game. That's what they thought they were getting with Westbrook. Didn't happen, and now he has that player.
Everybody's talking about LeBron defensively, and I think he has been great defensively in this whole.
He's guarding like the third, fourth best player on every team now.
But I'm very impressed with off-ball Bron.
Yes.
I'm very impressed with off-ball Bron.
All these people are saying LeBron couldn't play off ball. It's like, that's LeBron James, bro. We're talking basketball. Like, he can do whatever you need him to do. It's basketball. He's been playing it for 30-something years now. He can play off ball.
Man, fuck them Hollywood niggas. What I saw yesterday was Kyrie being able to make
Kyrie went crazy
all time.
Can we talk about Kyrie's haircut?
Why?
Hey, weird. Very weird. That's a different barber.
Yeah. I didn't recognize him. He went no sideburns.
Yeah.
Like he cut off.
I know what happened. I know LA. When you go to that Mexican barber, all right, let me tell you something.
Wow. What the fuck?
Najee Marshall made a lot of good shots last night. Max Christie is again. Best throw in to a superstar trade up.
Yeah, Max had a good game.
Yeah, he's been looking good.
I am so impressed with Max Christie. When everybody is back, I am in full. Klay Thompson should come off the bench for Max Christie. That is my wholehearted opinion. That's my wholehearted.
What do we think the Lakers' ceiling is?
Western Conference Finals.
It's so tough because in that second round you got to play either OKC or Denver, and even that Denver win was nice. I was happy for y'all. That was nice. That was why I was like, you got the standard Luka package. That's what Luka does every night, especially when he play against his boy Joke. He don't play no games.
That's what I'm saying. Like we have the guy for that team, because that's the other thing with Denver is all a matchup, right? They don't have anybody. They already don't have anybody that can guard LeBron. They definitely don't have anybody that can guard Luka. So it's just kind of like, I like that matchup. Half court basketball, keep it close. I think in the last couple minutes, if we have Luka, I think we beat the Nuggets.
Yeah, I would say, OKC's like in a class of their own, and 2 and 3 are like Denver and Los Angeles for me. Who's like most likely?
Yeah, I think Memphis will fall out. I think we can pass Memphis, to be honest.
Yeah, I do think y'all got a shot at that 3 seed. That's why I really want that 6 seed. But listen,
I would love to play Dallas in the first round.
It'd be legendary.
That would just be fun. That would just be fun.
Legendary. It'd be a great series. Hey, OKC is dangerous, and
yes,
especially after this trade. And it's one game. It was one game, Lakers Nuggets. But it's like, man.
Hey, but you gotta give it up for Minnesota for what they did to OKC the other night.
Down 24.
That was amazing.
Hey man, they did that shit with Jaden McDaniels, Rob Dillingham, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ant was out for that stretch when they came back.
Rob Dillingham is so small.
Yeah.
I did not.
And cold is they're
cold,
like Brian Nate Robinson.
No, he cold.
He probably better. Probably better.
Yeah.
This nigga's a bucket as well.
He's a bucket, bro. Jalen Clark, that guy, he's good for the Wolves.
They just cut him for Bones Highland. I wanted to talk about that. That nigga was good for them.
Mm-hmm.
And you cut him for fucking Bones Highland. We got Rob Dillingham.
I don't know if that's indicative of what the Wolves are, but they played a really good game. I don't really trust that team going into the playoffs, though.
Yeah, that just seemed like fluky to me.
Yeah, I just think they just played really hard, and I think OKC took that foot off the gas.
It did make me want to see Ant versus Shea in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, Ant versus Shea is fun, you know? Yeah, so if the Wolves can get that 8 seed, they'll get to play them.
But yeah, just as far as silly, there is no consistency. I mean, a Nas Reed, Jaden McDaniels, Rob Dillingham come back. I mean, it sounds like a great playoff game, but it's like, does that win you a series? Like, can Ant-Man win you 3 more games if you're expecting an anomaly like that out of those guys? And it's like, yeah, matchup-wise, who are they matching up with that they get, you know what I mean, go on a run that they went last year? And this team is playing well without Rudy Gobert, too. I know we on the Timberwolves tangent, but man, it's just playoffs. Yeah. I'm excited. And that was my biggest takeaway from Dallas last night.
So this is a great
get me Anthony Davis back because the Mavs can make some noise in the playoffs, even if it is a Lakers series. We going 6-7, man. We gonna play ball.
Are you still rooting for Luka, Corey? Like, or do you still want him to succeed?
I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, man.
Okay.
You know, I got into this because of Dirk Nowitzki. I didn't get into this because of Luka Doncic. And I found myself, and there was a sports fan in me calling him a fat bitch last night. I found myself in my Fupa Doncic. I found myself
Fupa Doncic? That's fucked up.
That's funny, though.
I found myself in that mode yesterday at work. Like, they thought I was on crack, especially when Clay hit the 2 threes now, I almost got fired. Well, I'm jumping around. I'm still on the clock.
You almost got fired.
That's funny.
Well, I take my head. Customer, can I get a straw? Hey, hold on, Nick. Dallas coming back. But I was just more excited for the playoffs. I mean, as far as my love for Luka, definitely. I love the Jordan ad that dropped yesterday, changing the plate.
Like if the Mavs are out of the playoffs, will you be rooting for?
I'm rooting for Luka. I'm rooting for Luka and Bron to make a run.
Well, that's good. You'll definitely be rooting for Luka then.
You're losing your mind, bro. Hey, I don't even know what AD told Vanderbilt. It was some shit like, you better hope it ain't y'all.
Bro.
You better hope it ain't y'all.
I'm just like,
I just don't feel when that big Caleb Martin game come in that series. Like,
oh, brother. No, it's just.
How you gonna feel?
It's just, I think for the last, probably since 2021, I think this is what the Lakers were trying to get LeBron, was just another guy that can do it. And it's just simple as that, bro. Like, Luka and LeBron, I think, is just going to be some crazy shit, especially come playoff time. Like, and the way the rest of the guys are playing defense, Vando, Rui, DFS, Gabe Vincent, like, they're playing inspired, dog. I don't know. I'm not saying we're going to win the finals. I'm just saying.
You Gabe Vincent an apology. I got that.
He got better once he realized he wasn't getting traded.
Yeah, you gave Vincent an apology from Niles. I got it written.
All right, I'll apologize, Gabe Vincent. Look. If another bad week comes, you back on the all cardio team, nigga. But look, I will apologize to Gabe Vincent. I did say some disparaging things, but you was trash, nigga. You know you was trash. 2 points a game off 20% shooting. Come on now.
I do want to shout out. I mean, I guess that is where my love for Luka long time is gonna come. I do want to shout out Dodo. Dodo was everywhere last night.
Yeah,
everywhere.
He's playing better because Luka's there.
And one, knowing that chemistry, but just defensively, I'm seeing him do things that he did for Dallas, especially in our 22 Western Conference Finals run, having them at small ball 5. You ain't gotta have. I know Bron is strong. We're thinking about the Denver game with his Rui and things like that. And shout out to Rui. He had a you look like Cat. Like, Joker is gonna have a 50-point game in the Lakers series. He's gonna do it.
The best in the world.
He's the best player in the world. But it's like Jamal Murray ain't the same. And if you could shut that whatever resurgence Westbrook is having with him, if y'all could shut that off like y'all did the other night, forcing him, and then that game is mental for him too. As I was watching in that Denver LA game, he's very, mentally perturbed in that game, and he hasn't been that way in Denver the whole season. He has been playing more free, being able to control the ball, knowing that Jamal Murray is a scrub. I mean, really a 2-guard, or off guard, and he is playing his ass off. But what y'all did to him was very nice. It's like, now we know you, but.
Yeah, and then when we add Nas Reed in the offseason, it's gonna get real nasty.
I saw that little Twitter narrative of Nas Reed coming to the Lakers.
I think Nas Reed is having a Laker audition year right now.
Nas Reed is really good. I don't know if you guys have the money for it.
Y'all can believe that. Oh, he opted out, and everybody knew he was gonna opt out because they let go of Cat to get him a bigger contract. Y'all can believe that bullshit if you want to.
I feel like he's good enough. I don't know if you guys got the money for it.
Hollywood Nas. Do a sign and trade.
Sign and trade will be it. Nico, please go get KD. Hey, Derek Lively, I love you. Rest in peace, Mama Lively. You out. Hey, go get me.
God damn.
Kevin Durant. It makes no sense. This Kyrie and AD team is missing a ball handler and another dominant scorer.
Holy shit.
Derek Lively, you are out of here. But if not, Derek Lively is the future.
So how much beer do we think Luka was drinking? Was this dude James Harden like in the strip club?
Here's my thing, bro.
He's definitely Slovenian Irish.
We about to sue the Dallas Mavericks for discrimination, bro. How y'all gonna let this nigga go for just being European? That's what they do.
Yeah.
They drink beer and they smoke hookah, bro. That's just European shit.
It sounds like the Mavs wanted to like control his behavior.
Oh yeah, that's really what it was. That'd be like if it, man, I'm telling you, if it was a black dude that was making a lot of money playing basketball and it was like, he just drinks too much Hennessy, we all would be out in the streets.
Well, I'm going to say this, because Mark Spears did a report too. I'll comment on this, because that was the report that got me wanting to come on the spot. Mark Spears said the Mavs was very perturbed and concerned after what Jaylen Brown did to Luka at the final.
Okay.
Luka was playing on one leg the whole fucking playoff.
He took y'all to the finals hurt. In fact, y'all need to say thank you to him.
There's nothing's consistent going on. It's making me start to believe the conspiracy theories more often. I mean, it's consistent in the point that everybody's driving. Like, I did love that. I am back watching Bill Simmons being, once Russillo was back on Sunday, somebody there to call him on this shit. I could listen. I could listen. But I did like that theory. Like, yeah, but they are being consistent, and even the Patrick guy comes out and says, "Hey, we want our guys to be in shape and conditioning and all this BS." But that's Luka Doncic.
The way like Nico was just staring at Luka during the game, I'm like, Luka must have emailed someone, that's the only explanation.
He has to be a dick or something. Like, yeah. I know I've watched, probably just like you, I've watched every Mav, especially off-season practice. I've watched every mic'd up. Luka, a nigga. I don't know if y'all noticed. He was Dorian Finney-Smith was, that was his man when he came in, and a lot of that rubbed off. He be on his nigga shit.
He must have just been like an asshole to Nico, and like it's like, no, I'm gonna go and just drink.
Like, bitch, nigga, you work for Nike? That's Donnie Nelson, nigga. You know who Don Nelson is, bitch? Like, I might get it. I only respect J Kidd and Mark Cuban. I know them niggas. I saw J Kidd on my little TV in Slovenia.
Yeah.
Nico Harrison, never heard of you.
Yeah.
And this does feel like a Nico more than if the conspiracy theories, let's throw the conspiracy theories out. This feels like Nico was just on a power trip.
So you think it's more Nico and not the owner now?
Or he was told to do that shit, and they told him they take care of him.
The conspiracy theory doesn't seem far-fetched, whether it's the league wanted Luka on the Lakers or whether they want to move this team to Vegas. Neither seem far-fetched to me at this point, but they do still feel like conspiracy. The Nico feeling like, nah, I know what this takes, bro. Let's just go, we so defensively sound. Let's get him out of here. AD all defense, all NBA. And it's crazy because AD coming off, he ain't done that in 6 years. You know what I mean? He did do it last year, but he hadn't done that in 6 years since he got to LA. Not to say, as now as you know, that he ain't a 40-20 guy and be the best defensive player on the court. But again, it sounds redundant, but we talking about Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
This feels like a power trip, man. It feels like Nico was just
makes sense.
It's definitely a power trip.
It's like here.
You standing on the court.
KD, he already know he got to go. You see, I'm pushing the KD thing more. He already know he's finna go. Let's just go ahead and pack it up.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a power trip thing. It's just like, so as Nico standing on the court during warm-ups and shit. Like, when have you ever done that before?
Weird.
That was weird, man.
We're gonna go to LA just to stalk, to stalk this guy.
When do GMs go to a different city when it's not a playoff game?
Yeah,
that shit was so weird, bro.
Yeah, you don't see that often, I would say.
You don't got no hope. Never mind.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Let's talk about the Cavs, guys.
Let's talk about the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm so tired of this shit. They're just so good. There's nothing to really say. We're like, man, they're just playing good basketball. So I'm like, fuck. When they made that DeAndre Jordan, when they made that DeAndre Hunter trade, I was like, Yeah, this is serious.
It's worked out. It's worked out perfectly. We're 6-0 with him. We're first in like every offensive and defensive category since in these 6 games.
The Knicks officially are not title contenders to me.
I agree with that. DeAndre Hunter, he's just an absolute.
The games that showed you that was it them playing the top 2 seeds in the East and getting their ass spanked.
Yeah, they can't beat any of the top teams.
Yeah, I text you guys in the group chat. Like, they're just not on the level of us.
They're not. They're not. I mean, the Knicks don't have the Cavs' depth.
Yeah, I think that's a huge thing.
They emptied out the war chest for these top 5 guys, and they're just like a level below the top 2 teams in the East.
Yeah, the Bridges trade is not aging well.
No.
At all.
No.
The fucking Cavs, 8-game winning streak. Y'all on another long winning streak.
Yeah.
Darius Garland ain't even played in these last 2 spankings y'all did. Ty Jerome, his name might be Tyrone. I'm convinced now.
I told you guys. You told
us, Ben. You told us.
You thought? Did you think? You guys think I was fucking with you guys?
No, fuck you, and Ty Jerome. Right. Matter of fact, I'm sick of this. We got 3 days left, 2 days left.
February is not long enough.
Yeah, you come to us on March 1st with that Ty Jerome. Yeah, I was just so surprised. Look, we gave Kenny Atkinson a lot of credit at the beginning of the season when the Cavs on their first big win streak. Shout out to Kenny Atkinson. I get it. Evan Mobley is a fucking monster, and he is going to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep, I hope so. There were that game last night, national televised. That was huge for the campaign. Stan Van Gundy saying, "I'd vote for him." That means something.
Yes, it does. Keep going. That's your boy. Keep going. You give him the flowers.
Yeah, I mean, this is like what I wanted to see with him like the first 3 years. It's just him be like more involved like with the offense and like bringing the ball up the court. And like he wasn't told to do that at all. He wasn't like allowed to do that. He didn't feel empowered to do that. And like he's got like, I think this off season to bulk up one last time. And I think next year it could go crazy. Like he's almost to the point where like he can't be stopped. His handles still need to be worked on. The shot still needs to be worked on. But yeah, Evan's been awesome. Darius has had a great bounce back year. Ty Jerome, I can't imagine. Like I think like we have maybe the 6th man of the year, DeAndre Hunter, and maybe the most improved player in Ty Jerome. Like Ty Jerome out of nowhere has become one of the most efficient players in the league. Yep. This man, like the whole season has just been getting by. He can't be stopped. Yep. That's not like he can't be stopped. He's one of the most efficient players in the league. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league this year. I'm just curious, like, how much money does he get paid in the offseason? Because it's to the point where we can't afford him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he wants to pay that, it depends on, I think, where y'all going to playoffs. But yeah,
right. That'll kind of determine it.
Yeah. How he does.
Like, because like I could make a run. Like, come on, man, give me that mid-level. Like, let me see it.
I think he gets more than that. Like he's been that
2 years. But I'm thinking you take a 2-year mid-level, you take, 2 for 26, 2 for 2 for 30.
With his injury history, I don't see a team going like a long like 4-year contract. I think it's like, but I could see this dude getting like 17, 20 from someone. Like he's been like that good.
Well, he is playing like 20. Like if Duncan Robinson got that a few years ago, I mean, you do have buyer's remorse probably on that one, but it's still like you getting that 18. You right, $20 million a year range. And Ben, you hit it on the nose because I have written down Kenny Atkinson should be credited for empowering Evan Mobley. I saw it and I talked about it on this show with you last playoff in that Celtics series when Jared Allen was out. I'm like, oh shit, look at Evan Mobley when he's like, hey, we should just give him a chance.
Yeah. Those last couple games. Yeah, look at it.
And now this season, now beautifully put it in the group chat. Evan Mobley taking niggas off the dribble now?
Bro, I was literally, I'm high on the couch. Evan Mobley is dribbling the ball down the court, doesn't even look at anybody, does like a little double, and then hits a little, like he pivot foot, turns around, and then hits like a turnaround jumper like 15 feet away from the rim with a hand in his face. And I was like, well, if he can do that now, then this is over.
It's silly because we're talking about the shooting at the beginning of the year, like, oh, he's shooting more threes and he's making them.
Right.
But you're just talking about just a whole different dude than a guy playing in the dunker spot and playing off pick and roll. Like, this motherfucker, hey, we running shit through you, Mo. Hey, Ev, go get him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a whole different beast. And I commented in the group chat as well. Kenny Atkinson is a madman. He had that nigga out there with 4 white boys and was like, we good. I know Dean Wayne can play defense, but he out there with Max Strus, Sam Merrill, and Ty Jerome.
Would one of those white guys or Ty Jerome?
We are the best defense. Do you see
do anything?
I'm impressed. Yeah, the Ty Jerome, DeAndre Hunter off the bench thing is nasty.
DeAndre Hunter, like, he has an absolute clip. Like, you cannot go under screens with him or he will just pull up in your face.
And I'm just about to say, what series does Max Strus get benched then? Is it the Celtics one, or I think y'all could beat them with the Knicks? Unless it's Giannis.
I can see maybe us going with DeAndre in the starting lineup. But I do think Max Strus is like a really good player, and I like what he brings, and I'm okay with the starting lineup right now. And DeAndre has been coming off the bench the whole year, so he's super comfortable with that. So, like, I'm going to stick with the Max Strus. Now, in the closing lineup, I think ideally, to be honest, like, I'd probably want Strus, Hunter, and just like one point guard, like Garland or Mitchell, but that's not going to happen. We're going to close with Garland or Mitchell.
Whoa, you talking to Kenny crazy? You said what?
Like, I think if I had, like, I would even like maybe go.
Thought 2 seconds Jared Allen off the floor.
I would put Dean Wade at the 4, Evan Mobley at the 5.
I don't know. I don't even think I'd take Jared Allen off the floor. He's
like,
good.
There's just so many options, and that's the beauty of this.
That's why I hate you.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm to the point where I think we're right at the same level as the Celtics. It just comes down to whose players play better.
Friday is gonna be good.
The game Friday is the game of the year for sure.
Is DG playing? Is DG back?
Yeah, he's probably gonna be back.
Is he gonna sitting for that? I thought he was sitting for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Yeah,
that's the game of the year for us.
I think it might be game of the year 3. I mean, I know y'all had Cavs Thunder. I know, but yeah, I think this Cavs Celtics game, especially with the Jason Tatum media storm going on this week, feeling disrespected, and he wants to. I'm the guy. Yeah.
I like Jason Tatum. I think he's a great player. The problem is just like it's the personality thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like this loud personality, and so he can just kind of get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, he's reached his ceiling as like maybe the 5th best player in the league.
Yeah, maybe
the 5th or 6th best player in the league.
Yeah, Bill Simmons couldn't come to grips with that Sunday, that he's just not better than the other 4 guys.
Yeah, he's not going to be better.
He's not better than Giannis. He's not better than Luka. He's not better than Jokic. And
he's not better than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
But he's great. Like, he's great. And one of my favorite tweets is like, never seen a nigga with a finals, 2 gold medals, and an R&B platinum girlfriend complain this much.
Nigga, fucking LMA sitting up here.
Right. I don't feel bad for you, bro. You got my crush pregnant, nigga. I don't care. Like, I really don't. Like, go cry in your money. Like, shut the fuck up.
Raise juice or something, man. Get some goddamn. What's wrong with him?
Hey, people don't talk about my accomplishments enough. Fuck you, man.
I don't want to hear it. But we looking at a Cavs Celtics Eastern Conference Finals unless
Giannis just goes Super Saiyan.
Giannis is Superman. Hey, when I saw that Wizards game with Marcus Smart and Chris Middleton, I just thought to myself, why didn't the Bucks just go get Marcus Smart?
It's a good question.
Would it be?
Bobby Portis is suspended for 25 games. He was the name we saw shot for the Bucks all trade deadline. The money matches.
Yeah.
Oh, get Bobby Portis out of here. Send him with the young fella. Get Marcus Smart right next to Dame. That would have made the most sense. With Torian Prince play when Gary Trent has had his moments. But goddamn, the way Marcus Smart, I saw Marcus Smart in that game. I said, "Oh boy, he gonna be a great nugget next year. That nigga gonna be a great nugget." What are you saying?
The Bucks, the 4, 5, and 6 right now. It's kind of shaping up to be Bucks, Pacers, Pistons in no particular order. The Pistons recently, they're on a winning streak and they've separated themselves from the play-in. They're most likely gonna be the 6th seed. And I know Corey wants to talk about his Pistons.
Hey, look, I just know 3 weeks ago, Ben looked dead in this camera and was like, "Man, I watched the Pistons Cavs. I ain't seen shit." But
I still believe that.
Man, I ain't see shit. They have a Thompson twin that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he's great.
I think Jalen Duren has had moments in the past couple of years, but I think just consistency level on defense, Jalen Duren is there. He's been a great rebounder. But yes, they on a 7-game win streak. They're the 6th seed. I don't even know how many people know they're the fucking 6th seed.
No, most people don't know. Unless you just watch basketball for real, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Or you're a Pistons fan.
These niggas was on a 28-game losing streak last year.
Right. It was becoming a joke of like who was gonna be the team to do it.
Yeah.
JB Bickerstaff, he deserves credit. He's a great coach before the coach. You know, he's the coach.
Don't give him no backhanded cover. He turned young cores into something. He turned young cores into real playoff. Hey, come on.
Yeah, he has the ability to connect with players and motivate them, especially the ones who are younger.
Yeah.
But when it comes to playoffs, they'll struggle to get to 100 points probably because everyone's just going to focus on Cade and
they're gonna have a rough go at it whoever they play because they'll probably end up playing New York, and that'll make the Knicks feel like they're a good team.
That's what's dangerous about New York. They could get a rhythm, but they are off from the first two teams. But you could get a rhythm beating up all the Pistons. But I do want to finish giving them their credit because it is the 3 young guys. Ivy before he got hurt. I wish they would have replaced Ivy's scoring and playmaking at the deadline. But it's like, fuck it. We going with the guys we got. Beasley is playing well for them. Beasley is shooting that thing.
I told you.
Exactly what you need Beasley for. And they haven't had that in years past. Like, Cade is an incredible playmaker. I mean, at the night, he just went 38, 7, and 12. And that's the type of shit you need around a big playmaking guard like that. Great shooting. Beasley is doing that. And Tobias Harris is just a stable. Hey, man, Tobias Harris at $12 million is nice. Who thought?
Yeah, it's amazing when you pay players properly. Yeah, when you pay players properly, what that does.
Yeah, that
how you view them.
Mid-level Tobias. Yeah, you're like, that's a pretty good guy to have. He does everything. Cade, I hope he gets 3rd team All NBA. Cade is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, he deserves this. Detroit, do something in the offseason. Ivy will be back. You got Durant, you got Thompson. Maybe one of those guys got to go with that Tobias contract to try to make a subtle move. Or I know they'll probably have cap space in the offseason. But Detroit, you got a star in Cade Cunningham. I need to see it.
Yeah. I would love, I guess, for a Knicks Pistons matchup because Cade can really start his career and like kind of writing his legacy in the Garden. I feel like
in the Garden, you have some big games in the Garden, busting Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby ass. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Josh Hart too. I know Josh would be mad. Like, why y'all 2 niggas can't stick him? Hey, Josh, I get you, brother.
All right, guys. We got about 9-ish minutes left, and I got some trivia for you guys. We did a couple of these last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's only when I feel inspired about a question.
Okay.
And I felt inspired by this month's last pod in honor of Black History Month. Name every black coach in the NBA.
Ooh, name every black coach.
Niles will go first, then Corey,
Okay. Well, I'll just go JB Bickerstaff. So we were just talking about him.
All right, JB Bickerstaff. One for Niles.
J Kidd.
Okay. That one count? Okay, that one counts. All right. I was wondering. I have him down.
Kenny Atkinson.
Kenny Atkinson?
Yeah.
He's white.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Kenny Atkinson's black. What are you talking about?
No, Kenny Atkinson like Italian or something.
You think Kenny Atkinson's black?
Yeah. He played in the league, didn't he?
I think you're thinking of someone else.
Who was the?
He's white.
Why am I thinking of Jock Vaughn right now?
Nets, probably. Yeah.
But he got fired, though. He's not the
yeah.
coach anymore.
Head coach of the Nets. Okay, so, I mean, no, not Kenny Atkinson.
I don't know why I got those mixed up. Shit. Damn. There's a lot of white coaches in the NBA. Holy shit.
Yeah. When you think about it, I'm going to try to go through the standards in my head. I'm like,
Doc Rivers. Got it.
There's a lot of white coaches. Holy shit.
All right. Joe Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla. Trying to look for a pen real fast.
I got my next one.
All right. Found a pen. All right. Joe Mazzulla. Yes.
Ime Udoka.
Ime.
I got to know his name. What's the Hornets coach name, man?
This is what inspired me because last week you guys didn't know the Hornets coach name.
I definitely don't know the Hornets coach.
Hey, what's that nigga name, man? He in the league, bro. He be coaching.
Yeah.
He be standing there.
Yep. The Hornets, by the way, they beat the Lakers
on the ox when it's time to play tweaker. I'm like, Lord, them niggas in there sick, losing every week, having to keep listening to that. So
they beat the Lakers and then have lost.
That's the one game.
The next 3 games by like 130 points.
There's one Lakers fan that is big on Twitter named Laker Guru. He posted LaMelo's stat line from like the last 6 games. And he's had one good game, and it was the Laker game.
Yeah.
And it just like it's like that theory of like everybody plays good against the Lakers.
Okay, so we can't name the Hornets coach. We'll see. I won't say it because
does the dude that took over for Popovich in San Antonio, is he black?
So yeah, I was gonna give him 2 points if you guys know his name.
I don't know his name. I just know he a light skinned nigga.
I was gonna count him too.
2 points.
Because I didn't know his name either. I had to look it up.
But I know he there.
Okay, San Antonio coach. Ty Lue.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Let me just 1, 2.
How many are left?
3, 4, 5.
Right. I think
5 left plus
There's
the
5 left?
Spurs. Yeah.
5 left.
There's 5 left. Who are these black coaches?
There's one. There's one obvious one that you guys are forgetting.
I got it, man. When is my turn again?
Okay.
Because you just said Ty Lue. You said there's an obvious one that we're forgetting?
Yeah, like everyone knows who he is.
Is he a former player?
Yeah.
Oh, Willie Green.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't the one I was thinking of, but that's a good. Yeah.
Oh, I know who you meant.
Yeah.
Hey, I got you. It's Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, Chauncey.
I just met him a couple months ago.
Nigga just met I just met Baron David. He is LaRussell, baby girl. Baby girl in the room with me. He is LaRussell. My bad. This nigga. Yeah, hey, shout out to that song with Wiz, man. That
bro, it's so good.
Good.
It's so good. That nigga said, all I wanted was some hoes in a box Chevy. And I was like, you know what? Hey, man. That's all I wanted.
That's a nigga shit, but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Willie Green was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So now we got.
What is it? It's 3 left?
It's 3 left.
Yeah. All right, so are we giving up on the Hornets head coach?
Yeah, I don't know that nigga's name.
Charles Lee.
Yeah, I was never going to ask.
Charles Lee. Oh,
he's thought of one.
Oh, what's that nigga name?
And then, the Spurs interim head coach, and then there's also another team with an interim head coach.
Oh, see, I don't know these interim niggas.
The nigga in Sacramento is black?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Doug Christie.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga Doug Christie ain't black.
Well, if Jason Kidd's black,
Doug Christie is black, bro. Isn't he?
I'm pretty sure.
Jackie black? Is Jackie black? You know Jackie Christie. Oh, she be watching reality show.
Doug Christie is black.
Niggas Google
It's
it.
I was like Googling like is so and so black, and like Google immediately knows like who is who and who is.
You know what's crazy about race? You never have to be like, oh, is so and so white?
Yeah.
Like you never have to wonder. You don't know. But Googling if somebody's black is always a thing.
Yeah. Okay, and then
Christie. Hey, Jamal Mosley.
yeah, that's the last one. Jamal Mosley,
Who is that?
Magic's coach.
The Magic coach. He was in the league.
Oh, shit. I ain't never heard of him.
And then the Spurs coach who was worth to Mitch Johnson. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, Jackie Christie black. Let's see, Doug Christie.
I don't know if Jackie Christie is black.
Yes, she is. I'm looking at her right now.
Jackie black?
Yes, she dark skinned.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. They had a
Jackie-
show on BET. I think Doug Christie black.
Once they start questioning Tina Knowles this week now, I got everybody on the
They
block.
don't think Tina Knowles is black.
Tina Knowles did to Jennifer Hudson, Happy Place Tunnel. Hey, we gotta do the tunnel. That's like the Breakfast Club interview.
I
now.
know, man.
Yeah.
Does anybody actually watch the show, or is it just the tunnel?
Tunnel's fun.
Hey, niggas just see the tunnel.
The tunnel's a good time.
That's Mufasa. Cause I didn't see hella tunnel videos. I ain't watched one episode, nigga. That's funny because I got a friend who writes on that show.
Okay.
Yeah, Doug Christie.
That was
black.
it.
Hey, Doug Christie just from
Thank you.
Seattle. Niggas look like that out there.
Yeah, you right. You right. Baby girl telling me he a nigga. She have seen him and Jackie on the reality show.
Yeah,
He be
yeah.
nigga, I remember they fought the Lakers in the tunnel. His girl came out and got me. That's when I knew she was a real one. I ain't know from reality TV.
That's
I
funny
just
as
knew
hell.
she a swing on Rick Fox.
Right, right.
Okay. That was fun.
Jamal Mosley. All right, Jamal Mosley, I'm gonna look you up. That was fun.
That was
R.I.P.
great.
R.I.P. NBA Centel. They got hit.
With what?
There's no more NBA Centel on Twitter anymore.
That's fucked up because somebody just tweeted Centel was just teaching everybody how to fact check and check your sources, man.
That's funny.
You did a lot of great things.
Yep.
Why would they get banned?
I fuck with Centel because they exposed lazy journalism.
Yeah.
You're not doing your job if you getting Centel.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, R.I.P. NBA Centel and R.I.P. Michelle Trachtenberg. That was sad.
Yes.
39 years old. That was fun. Good
All right.
episode.
Peace out, guys. Thanks for listening. This has been the Cap Room.
Bye.
Dr. Cap, great episode, fellas.